Balsamic vinegar is a very dark, concentrated, and intensely flavored vinegar originating in Italy, made wholly or partially from grape must. Grape must is freshly crushed grape juice, including all skins, seeds, and stems. The name comes from the Italian word balsamico, which means balsam-like, referring to the English word balm, which relates to being restorative or curative. There are 3 types of balsamic vinegars: traditional balsamic vinegar of Modena, traditional balsamic vinegar of Reggio Emilia, and balsamic vinegar of Modena. Only 2 locations in the world make true traditional balsamic vinegar: Modena and Reggio Emilia in Italy. True balsamic vinegar is made from just harvested grapes. The pressed grapes are boiled down to reach a minimum sugar concentration of 30% or more, and then fermented with a slow aging process which further concentrates the flavors. During the fermentation period, a portion evaporates. This is said to be the angel's share. The resulting thick syrup, called mostacotto, is aged for a minimum of 12 years in barrels of successively smaller sizes. At the end of the aging period, a small portion is drawn from the smallest barrel. The largest barrel is topped up with freshly cooked reduced grape must. This process is called solera, or in perpetuum. The barrels are made from woods to add to the flavor of the reduction. The final product is a rich, glossy, and viscous deep brown liquid. It has a complex flavor which balances the natural sweet and sour elements of the cooked grape juice, with notes of wood from the barrels. Reggio Emilia designates the different ages of their balsamic vinegar by label color. Modena uses a similar system with their bottle caps. When looking for traditional balsamic, look out for the word tradizionale. Balsamic vinegar of Modena is a mass-produced imitation of the traditional product, and is not necessarily from Modena or Reggio Emilia. This cheaper option also adds wine vinegar, coloring, caramel, and sometimes thickeners like gar gum or corn flour to artificially simulate the sweetness and thickness of its traditional counterparts. This lower quality vinegar is required to be aged for a minimum period of 2 months, and wooden barrels are not required in the aging process. A minimum of only 3 years aging is required to obtain an aged status. In Emilia-Romagna, tradizionale vinegar is most often served in drops on top of chunks of Parmigiano Reggiano and mortadella as an antipasto. It is also used sparingly to enhance steaks, eggs, and grilled fish, as well as on fresh fruit such as strawberries and pears, and on plain crema gelato. Tradizionale vinegar may even be sipped from a tiny glass to conclude a meal.